Hello future developers, and welcome to the continuation of our QR code UI or front end page. Okay, so this is what we are trying to do, and then in our previous lesson this is where we've gotten to. So when I enlarge it, this is what we have now. So now we want to try and work on the text and then position it well so that it looks like this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now let's work on our H2. So let's see our H2. So our H2 tags, these two tags, scan QR code and then mentor. Okay, so I'm going to do H2. So you're targeting the two H2s. So font size is going to be set to small. Okay, so you can see. And then my opacity, okay, I'm just going to use some form of translucency a little bit, make it, yeah, so a little bit transparent. Or just change the color, tone the color down using the opacity property. Your value, okay, property, so 0.5 value. As you can see the H2 elements or text, okay, have toned down. And then text align, I'm going to use center. Okay, so it's centered. Okay, now let's work on the H4, which is this. So the H4, let's see what we want to do. Sorry, let's rather the H1. Yeah, improve your front end. Not, we don't have any H4, so H1. So H1, I'm going to give it a property of margin bottom, of let's use 12px, 12px. Let's see. Okay, so we have some margin, 12px margin. Okay, now remember our text is in a container. Okay, so all these texts, okay, they are actually inside a container called text. So I give it a class of text-4. So we want to do some changes. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to do dot text-4, and then let's give it a padding left. Okay, so padding left, sorry, padding left of let's use 10px. Okay, so padding left, okay, sorry, padding left of 10px. And let's give it a padding right of also 10. Okay, so yeah, padding right of 10. Okay, and then let's align the text. So text align, let's do center. Okay, so we centered it. Okay, we centered everything. Okay, remember they are both these two the H1 and then the H2. Okay, they are all in a div called text -4. Now let's work on the padding top. So padding top, we are going to use 20px. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you have some padding here. And then let's do margin left. So margin left, I'm going to use 30. So 30px. Okay, so you have some margin here. And then we'll do same for the margin right, 30px. Okay, and now let's do some padding. Let's give some padding. Okay, so padding for the bottom side. So padding bottom, let's use 60px. Okay, so I did it 60 so that it pushes our image, okay, to the top. Okay, so if I take this out, let's see what happens. Control X. Okay, you see we have some spacing here and then a lot of spacing here. So to push this to the top, I'm going to just padding bottom, then to push it to the top. Okay. So this container has pushed our image to the top, like taking enough space. Okay, then it's going to make the spacing here look the same. Okay, so they look the same, not that much, but the same. Okay, so let's do our line. Let's give it a line height. So a line height. Okay, line height of all the text. So line height, I'm going to use 1.3. Okay, did we see any change? Control X. Okay, so there's some slight change. Control V, let's see the change. Okay, so you see some spacing, like gave it some spacing between each line or each sentence. Okay, so let's maximize this, and then let's see our final project. So this is our final project, and then congratulations on finishing your project. Okay, so thank you, and then I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.